these two brackets are being multiplied. So what we need to do is that each variable, if this is x, so this x is going to be multiplied with the first value. That means this x is going to multiply with the first value of the other bracket. And then this x will also be multiplied with the second value of the other bracket. Similarly, once the first value is being multiplied, we will be multiplying the second value as well. So second value multiplied with the first value, and then second value of the first bracket multiplied with the second value of the second bracket. So how we're going to write this thing down is that this x is into x. When x is being multiplied by x, you end up having x square. You have what? X square. When this x is being multiplied with what? Minus 3x. So this should be minus 3x. When this x is multiplied with minus 3, you get what? Minus 3x. Then plus 6 multiplied by x, you get what? Plus 6x. And now plus 6 multiplied by minus 3. So plus minus becomes minus. 6 into 3 becomes what? 18. So x square minus 3x plus 6x becomes what? Minus plus is minus, 3 minus 6 is 3, but sign of the greater number. So this is plus 3x minus 18 will be your answer. I hope that it is clear. Let me know in the chat, please. Perfect. Thank you, Ryan. Thank you, Shayan. What about others? Is it clear? Let me know. Okay. I want you to attempt part B now. Attempt part B. Every time whenever you do plus and minus, minus 3x plus 6x. So minus plus is minus, right? Or minus plus is minus. So 3, 6 minus 3 becomes what? 3. But sign of the greater number. So greater number is what? 6. So plus will come here. Part B. This is your x. Your x is multiplied by x, which is what? X square. Your x multiplied by 4 will become what? 4x. Minus 11 into x is minus 11x. And minus 11 into 4 becomes minus 44. So x squared plus 4x minus 11x becomes what? Minus 7x minus 44. Part B, answer is x squared minus 7x minus 44. Is it clear? Let me know in the chart. Okay, attempt part C, D, E, and F quickly. Let's attempt part C, D, E, F, all 4 parts. So knowing the fact that x multiplied by x is what? X square. X multiplied by x is x square. Similarly, x multiplied by 5 is what? 5x. X multiplied by 5 is what? 5x. Similarly, second value, minus 4x multiplied by x is minus 4x. Minus 4 multiplied by plus 5. Minus plus becomes what? Negative. And 5 into 4 becomes what? 20. So if we just solve this thing down, x square 5x minus 4x will be what? X minus 20 will be the answer. Remember this, that x into x is x squared, x into 5 is 5x, minus 4x into x is minus 4x, minus 4 into 5 will become minus 20, and then 5x minus 4x becomes what? X. Part D, moving on, let's say this x and this x becomes what? X squared. Then this x and minus 3 becomes minus 3x. Minus 2 into x becomes minus 2x. And minus minus is plus 2, 3 is 6. X squared minus 5x plus 6. Sign of the greater number. So negative, negative, positive. So minus 3x minus 2x is what? Negative 5x. Then here what do we have? X into x is x squared. X into minus 1 is minus x. Minus 4 into x is minus 4x. Minus 4 into 1 become positive 4. So this become x squared minus 5x again, right? And plus 4. Then what do we have? X into x is x squared. X into minus 7 is minus 7x. Minus 1 into x is minus x. And minus minus is plus. This will turn down what? 7. So what do you have? We have x squared minus what? 8x plus 7. So these were the 4 parts: C, D, E, and F. Okay, let's just work upon this question number 2, part A, B, C, and D, right? So let's say that we have this 2 and this 3. So 2 multiplied by 3x, then 2 multiplied by 6, minus 7x multiplied by what? 3x, and minus 7x multiplied by what? 6. So we're gonna do about 2 into 3x will become 6x. 2 into 6 becomes what? 12. Minus 7x into 3x becomes minus 21x squared. And this is what? Minus plus minus 7 6 becomes what? 42x. 7 6 becomes what? 42x. So this will be, since obviously negative and positive, so what we'll end up having is 21x squared, right? Minus 36x plus 12 plus 6x minus 42x becomes what? Minus 36x. Minus 21x will always x square. Since this is x squared, this will be at the first place. Why? Because it's a quadratic equation. Remember this: ax squared plus bx plus c. Every time when you have a square, we need to write this thing in this form. So if we need to write this thing in this form, the x square value has to come in front, and then the x, and then the constant value. So obviously 12 was just the same number, minus 21x square was same number, but we see 6x and minus 42x. So this turns down to be what? Minus 36x. Let's move on to the other part, part B. If you see, what do we have here? We have again 4x into 3x. So this becomes 12x squared. 4x into 6. 6 4 becomes what? 24x. Since it is all plus, then 2 into what? 3. So 2 3 becomes what? 6x. And then what do we have? Again 2 and this 6. So this would be 12. So it's already squared up front. So 12x squared plus 30x plus 12 will become your answer for part B. Then part C, 4y and 3y. So 4 3 is 12 and y into y is y squared. 4y into minus 4x. So this is going to be minus 16xy. X and 3y become plus 3xy, and x and minus 4x become negative 4x square. So 12y square minus 13xy, because minus 16xy plus 3xy is minus 13xy minus 4x square. Now, in this regard, if you see, there's a square up front and there's a square in the end. So we're going to keep it like that. 13 minus 13xy will be in the middle, because square number should always be at the front or in the end. But minus 16xy and plus 3xy becomes what? Negative 3 by negative 13xy. Then what do we have? Part D. Your part D says x into 3x is 3x square. X into 5y becomes what? 5xy. Y into 3x becomes what? 3xy, right? And then what do we have is y into 5y becomes 5y square. Yes, we can either write 3y square, we can either write 3xy, so that doesn't really matter. It's one and the same thing. So this will be 3x square plus 8xy plus 5y square. So this will be the answer for part D. Okay. Now this is question number 3. This states that expand the following square numbers. Now, what you really need to understand is that the two values, 3x minus y, 3x minus 4 whole square, right? 3x minus 4 whole square. So whenever there are two values and there is bracket and there's a square, so normal common mistake that student does, मतलब बच्चे गलत कर देते हैं ये, ठीक है? That means what do they do is they write this thing down as 9x square minus 16. And this thing is wrong. You do not open the whole square bracket with just squaring the numbers. Remember this. So there's a concept behind this. So the concept is very important for you to understand. So write everything down, whatever I'm writing, because it's important for you to know this thing. So if I just say that the identities are a plus b whole square. Now, a plus b whole square is opened as what? A plus b and a minus b. Oh, a plus b and a plus b. My bad. So a plus b and a plus b. Whenever there is a plus sign in between and a whole square, we open two brackets with what? Plus. And following on, if we just multiply a with a, we get what? A square. When we multiply a with b, we get ab. We multiply b with a, we get ab again. ba or ab, it's one and the same thing. When we multiply b with b, we get what? B square. So a square and b square are fine at the first and the end, but this ab plus ab will become what? Plus 2ab plus b square. Plus 2ab plus b square. So that means whenever there is a plus b whole square, this formula can be used. But we will not be writing the formula, we'll be doing it directly. We just need to keep in mind that there is a 2ab in between. So if there is a plus here, if there is a plus in between, this formula will have plus as well. But remember, the 2ab should always be in between. 2ab. So the formula is very easy. A square, b square in the first and the end, 2ab in the middle. Similarly, if at the same point, if we have a minus b whole square, if we have a minus b whole square, How are we going to open this? This will be opened as A minus B and A minus B. So obviously, when you see that the bracket has A minus B and the whole square is there, and it's a negative, you'll open with two brackets. But knowing the fact that when A will be multiplied by A, you get what? A square. When A will be multiplied with B, because it's a negative, so this should be negative AB, minus B multiplied by A should be minus AB again, and minus B multiplied by minus B is what? Plus B into B is B square. So this will turn down to A square minus 2AB plus B square. That means this becomes the formula for A square minus 2AB plus B square becomes formula for A minus B whole square. Now, knowing the fact that since there was a plus in the first bracket, we opened as plus. But if there is a negative, everything is same, the values are same, just the sign is different. Remember, with B, you will always have plus. With B, you will have plus. With A, you will have plus. Right? But with minus plus 2AB, plus if you have plus bracket, minus if you have a minus bracket. But eventually, again, what I really want you to understand is that you do not have to just write the formula down. You just have to understand that the formula is important. You need to understand that your first value will be square. This is A, this is B. So this will be squared, this will be squared. First squared at the first place, second squared at the second place. So if this is a negative sign, we take negative, but in the between, you'll use 2AB. You'll use what? 2AB. That means 2 multiplied by A multiplied by B. That means 2 multiplied by 3x multiplied by 4. So when we'll multiply the numbers and then we'll multiply the variables. So let's just solve this thing down. Let's say 3x when opened becomes 9x squared, right? Then at the second part, you know that we have minus 2AB. So minus 2, let's just write down minus. So now what we are left with is we are left with 2AB. So 2 multiplied by 3 is 6. 2 multiplied by 3 is what? 6. And 6 fours are is what? 24. So 2 threes are 6. 6 fours are 24. What are we left with? We are left with x. So this will be 24x. 2 threes are 6. 6 fours are 24. So that means we'll have it what? 24x. So this will be minus 24x. And in the end, what do we have? We have negative 4, right? So negative 4, this will be b square. So this is turned down to what? Plus 16. So that means this will be what? Plus 16. The only thing that is different is that in the middle, you have what? 2ab. In the middle, you have what? 2ab. So 2ab means 2 into 3x into what? 4. 2 3s are 6, 6 4s are 24, and 24x. So this will become what? 24. Minus because there's a minus sign, and the formula will open as what? Negative. The formula will open as what? Negative. So part B, let's just solve this as well, and we'll make it quick so that we can move to the next part as well. So 5x, right? 5x, because 5x minus 2y whole square. So 5x square is 25x square, right? What do we have in the middle? We have 2ab. So 2 into 5 is what? 10. And 10 twos is 20. So 20x and y. 20x and y. So we write down minus 20xy. Because 2 5s is 10, 10 twos becomes what? 20. So 20xy plus 2y, because 2y whole square will become what? 4y square. This will become what? 4 y square. Part C. 2 square becomes what? 4. So what do we have in the middle? 2ab. What do we have in the middle? 2ab. So how do we write this thing down? We write this thing down as plus, because there is a plus. 2 twos are becomes 4. Right? 2 twos are 2 twos are becomes 4, and 4 sevens are becomes what? 28. And this x. So this will be what? 28 x. And then last, what do we have? 7. 7 square is what? 49. So 49 x square. Remember this? Try keeping the x square numbers up front. So this will be 49 x square plus 28x plus 4 for the answer. 49x square plus 24x plus 4. Perfect. Part C. Again, this is your 9x, right? So 9 square is what? 81, and x square becomes x square. So this will be 81x square. Then what do we have? 2ab, right? In the middle with plus sign, because there's a plus in between. So what do we have? 2 into 9 is what? 2 nines are is 18. Oh, 9 twos are is what? 18, right? 9 twos are becomes what? 18. And then what do we have? We have 18 into 4. So what do we have? 9 into 2, that is 18, and 18 into 4 becomes what? 72. So 72x, 2 into 9, and obviously 18 into 4, x. So this would be 72x. Then we have 4. This will be what? 16. 4 square is 16. So this would be 81x square plus 72x plus 16. Then part E. Part E is 5 square is 25. 2 5s are 10. 10 3s are is 30x plus 9x square. And part F will be 4x square plus 4x plus 1. Because 1 square is 1. Okay. Let's work with question number 4, part A. Now we see that we have 2 brackets here, right? And this 2 brackets, but obviously these brackets are going to open as same way it is. So this will be opened as what? The normal a square minus 2ab plus b square, and this will be opened separately as a square minus 2ab plus b square. So if we just open this thing down, so can we just say this is x square, and 2ab means 2 into 2 is 4. So this would be minus 4xy, right? So this would be plus 4y square. We open the bracket. Again, this will be x square minus 6xy plus 9y square. Now, if we just see that x square and x square, considering the options, we have plus x square and plus x square. Because if there is plus, the signs are going to be same. So x square plus x square becomes 2x square. Similarly, minus 4xy and minus 6xy becomes what? Minus 10xy. And plus 4y square plus 9y square becomes what? 13y square. So this was question number 4, part A. Okay, let's work out with this part B. So we're going to open this as what? 4x will be opened as 16x square. 2ab will be in between, minus 2 4s are 2 4s are is 8, 8 3 is 24. So this would be minus 24xy. Then we have 9y square, right? plus x square 10xy and plus 25y square. So what do we have here is we can see the 16x square, right? So what do we have? 16 plus 25. 16 plus 25, 16x square plus 25. Oh, 16x square and x square is there. So this is 17x square, right? Then what do we have? Minus 24xy and plus 10. So this will be negative 14xy. Then what do we have? 9y square and plus. So this will be 34y square. So answer for part B is 17x square minus 14xy plus 34y square. Okay, ji, part D now. Just another example question. Now what do we do? X plus y whole square. This will be opened as x square plus 2ab in between, right? So 2xy plus y square. Remember, there's a negative sign outside the bracket. So we open this as bracket. So this will be 9x square minus 6xy plus y square. Now you need to understand that this negative sign is multiplied with 9x square, then this negative is multiplied with minus 6xy, and this negative sign is also multiplied with plus y square. So that means the negative sign outside the bracket will eventually change the signs of all the values. Right? So what do? We write down as x square plus 2xy plus y square minus 9x square minus minus is plus 6xy and minus plus will be minus y square. So x square minus 9x square will be minus 8x square. Then what do we have is plus 2xy plus 6xy will become plus 8xy, right? And then if you see that we have what, plus y square and we have minus y square. So plus y square and minus y square cancels out. So the end result is minus x square plus 8xy. So this is it for today.